Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Heist League 3.12. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about the brooches. The brooches. What are you talking about, Ethan? So there's a new patch to Path of Exile 3.12.4b. How you guys doing? Good morning. Today, the brooches, last night the brooches got fixed. What does that mean? Well, in-game, these brooches have chance to duplicate currency, including a ton of other mods, right? I'll show you the list. They can duplicate jewels, maps, sextants, map fragments, divination cards, delirium orbs and splinters, blighted maps and catalysts, essence, breach splinters, scarabs, catalysts, legion splinters, and oils. So the takeaway from this is that you now have brooches with duplicate currency. What does this mean for you? So, as a new player, as a beginner, as anyone playing, even me, anyone playing right now, basically looking at this should say, oh my god, this is broken. So, you have normal heists where you're going to get 15% more of the targeted thing that you want to focus on, right? And then you can take it one step further. In Grand Heists, you can put your Grand Heist in, and if every single person on each wing has the 15% currency, so 15% duplicate currency, 15% duplicate currency, 15% duplicate currency. This is just specifically currency, right? I'd get 45% duplicate currency. You can have other mods like the 8% chance to blight maps and all this other stuff. It doesn't matter. It won't affect, or like you can stack those too. You can stack any of them. You could just have one. You could have 15%, 15% of this, 15% of that, 15% of this. But usually you're gonna, while doing blueprints, you're gonna notice that you have more of one thing on the blueprint. So therefore you're gonna target that one thing. So you could maybe make different brooches for the different things that you need to target, to duplicate, and then you would switch them for the different blueprints. Obviously, in my case, I run a 17 currency blueprint, so I'm just going to focus on currency and printing currency and get 45% more currency. So why is this broken? Well, if you play regular heists, you'll get 15% more currency than the regular game because you can't wear brooches in the regular game. Basically what this is like, guys, is saying 15% magic find, but it wasn't affecting your gear, your power level. You didn't have to take out anything in your normal build to get it. The downside, the thing you have to give up, is the rest of the game. You have to play heist to get the benefit. Oh my god, these sick no, I'm kidding. So basically they're just really incentivizing you to play heist, and this was how it was supposed to be originally all along. It was always meant to be this, with tons of cool gear, the fucking crazy levels you could put on them, spending a mirror for a drill and a soul, and then going crazy brooches that completely break the game because they're magic find, they're duplicating currency, they're duplicating items. What the fuck is this? This is magic find on our crew just for playing heist, and then it multiplies and stacks when you play Grand Heist. Holy shit! On top of the 23% more I get from Vendiri, on top of a trinket that costs a fucking $1 billion in the goddamn game, like, jeez! The amount of magic find stacking and just, holy shit, this league was meant to be broken from the beginning, bro. Wow. It's very cool. So basically what I'm telling you guys is, for you to take advantage of the patch, I highly recommend crafting brooches. And so to craft brooches, you just would alt spam and look for the duplicate of something. And when you get the duplicate tier 1, you could keep it. Then you can augment to add the extra mod. So in this case, it'll always be add an extra prefix. And then you can regal on an extra suffix or prefix and go for the big cojones, huge duplications. And then, like I said, you could target farm each thing, so you could switch around the brooches to the specific people. Like for contracts, technically you'll only need, so I'll show you the list again. For normal contracts, in theory, you would only need one of each brooch. or maybe having super brooches that has 2 of these mods together that synergize well together. So for example, because in a normal heist you only have 1 person at a time, you can just switch the 1 brooch around, and you can switch it depending on what you're going to be targeting in the regular contract. So 1 of each, or just the ones that you like to target farm. So like delirium orbs, divination cards, currency, just the main stuff, target it, get 15% more. That's just good. Thanks, Ethan. You got us 15% more loot. No problem, dude. And then you could take it one step further, like I said, Grand Heist, stack them all. And if you aren't doing this, you're missing out on 45% more loot. So you have to do this. Everyone has to do this. This is the new meta. This is the new meta video. Everyone has to copy this. Hope everyone enjoys playing Heist and Grand Heists and printing tons and tons and breaking the game, because that's what's about to happen for the next goddamn week. So thank you guys so much, and I hope this really helps a lot of people. I wanted to spend a second catching you guys up on what I did last night. So last night the patch was out, and I had 83 of these Fenimal Plagued Arachnids. So here's 60 still. Here's another 15, so the 75, and then I have another like 15 of the blueprints back here. And so what happened is we were playing and we printed like 100x in 8 hours, or like 75x in 8 hours, and it was ridiculous, and it was a lot of fun. And I was like, oh my god, this is broken. So then the end of the night came, and I had 165x at 3 in the morning. And I was like, what do I do? So I bought a House of Mirrors. I bought a mirror shard again, because I was like, well, might as well invest in mirrors so I'm safe. And yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah, I had to invest my money. I bought some more beasts last night too before I went to bed. That's why we have so much of the things. I just wanted to make sure that I could play more of this because it's so ridiculous, and I wanted to make sure that the price didn't go up, because honestly everyone should be putting out videos that basically tells everyone to go play Heist, because it completely shuts on the whole game. This brooch fix was everything. This is why as soon as they announced the brooch fix, I said I don't want to play Heist anymore. They ruined Heist until the patch, because you know that you're just going to get 45% more loot at the patch, and then it incentivized you to play everything else. You had to go play Delving. You saw everyone go Delving. I played Blight. I played Simulacrum. A few other people played Simulacrum. It was pretty funny. But we all were like told, get the fuck out of Heist. Heist is going to be broken. Don't burn yourself out right now, and it's going to be broken. So basically, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys do enjoy this kind of stuff. I hope this helps you. I hope you look forward to your day now of playing Heist and Grand Heists. So like I said, I recommend target farming the specific contracts, but then if not, you could go target farm your Grand Heist. Like, just look at them, hover Alt, and see what the rewards are. And if you have the question mark ones, you could trade 5 of them into a vendor and get a new one if they're all of the same rarity and level. If you have some shit ones, you don't know what the loot is. Like here we have 6 unique, 7 essence, 6 div. So this one you could do an essence divination brooch and it would work really well. There are no unique brooches, which is kind of silly, honestly. I wish you could double uniques. 9 essence, 5 harbinger. But yeah, I think that the currency would double stack. It'll affect the currency, the harbinger, the item chests, the small tiny chests. Like, it's kind of crazy how good it is, whereas these other ones, obviously stack decks, I don't even know if they'll be affected by the div one. It's pretty weird. I want someone to let me know. It'll be really obvious, I think, because you'll get like 4 or 5 stack decks on average, and then if you start getting like 7, 8, 10, well, you're gonna know immediately that it was affecting it. So like I said, this is the brooch patch, brooch patch, brooch patch. Everyone focus on the brooches. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm going to be streaming 12 hours of brooch pog highlights, like super loot. We're going to be playing the obvious 17 currency Grand Heist with the 4 Vendiri, 4 cars because of the 2 mirrors I spent on the Soul and the Drill to get these super stats. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have enjoyed. And now I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and my YouTube members who financially support the channel. I can't do this without you guys. And thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon or the YouTube members today. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!